So keep in mind that your sponsor or even yourself, you can't just register one person, because if you have to rank, you have to get at least two persons. So one person you get under you has his or her own metrics system, which is that person's own power line, right? That will eventually continue to grow. And the other person you got has his or her metrics. So if that, let's say the two people directly placed under you, that is your first level. Let's say this is Mr. A and this is Mrs. B. All right. Now, Mr. A has his own metrics. So he's going to start building, and he has two under him. Under the two is going to be 4. Under the 4 is going to be 8. Then Mrs. B, the same thing. We eventually have two under her. Under the 2 is 4. Under the 4 is 8. Under the 8 is 16. So there's no possibility. When we talk about power line, get to understand this. There's no possibility that if Mrs. A signs up someone in her metrics or using a referral link, the person could spill over to Mr. B's own metrics and fill a vacuum there. It's not possible. The power line is designed in such a way that if Mrs. B registers more than 2, the next person she is going to register is going to come under someone in her metrics, not Miss metrics. If it is you, rather, you now that owns Mr. B and Mrs. B, Mr. B and Mrs. B, you own the both of them. So it is when you register someone, the person will become a spillover either for Mr. B or Mrs. B. It's not going to go to maybe somewhere else other than these two legs. Even if your upline registers 100 people, they will eventually become a spillover either for Mr. B or Mrs. B. And there's no way Mr. B is going to sign up someone and is going to leave Mr. B's metrics and fall into Mrs. B's metrics. It doesn't happen. But you can enjoy the effort of your upline and even that of your upline. Okay, and remember your upline or your upline, they could have up to 10 persons directly to themselves. But once you sign up more than 2, every other registration you're doing falls under someone. So someone has to benefit from that. Is this good or very good? For me, it is very good because it means that there's hope for everyone here. And that's why the system says, as long as you are in this, you've funded your account, you've paid your money, there's every possibility that over time, just give it time, that the metrics will come to you. And when it starts coming, it keeps increasing gradually. And it could get to a point where your entire metrics is going to get filled, which is 2 by 12 for you, who is unranked person, who is not referring anybody. Your metrics is 2 by 12. For somebody who is referring, you have the potential of expanding that to 2 by 15. All right. So as far as you are in this opportunity, you'll eventually get spillover from your people. And it might not be easy, it might not be very quick, but it's definitely going to come. But if you don't want to waste time, okay, you do something. Maybe you get one person, maybe you get 2 people or 2 friends to join you to make this thing very fast so that you could earn money. But if you decide not to, you want to wait the slow way, you want to take your time, no problem. But you're going to earn at most is $2,047 every single month. That is when your metrics is finally completely filled. And for your metrics to be finally completely filled, it's going to take about 8,000 people plus for your metrics to be filled. That is for those unranked, for those who are not registering anyone. You need about 8,000 plus. So imagine how it's going to take for your entire metrics to fill up and for you to start earning $2,000 every single month. But it doesn't mean you have to wait until your entire matrix is filled up before you start benefiting from the little spillovers you already have. So if you have 1 spillover, 2 spillover, 3 spillover, you're going to benefit from that. All right? You're going to benefit from that. So we're going to talk about that later quickly. And there's one important thing we are also going to talk about, and that has to do with understanding when the metrics is paid. And that takes us to the next, I think, the 6 ways you earn. All right? The 6 ways you earn. here in this opportunity and where the money is coming from. Now, the first money or bonus you're going to get is called the weekly fast start commissions, or the referral bonuses, as some may know it. All right. This is paid every Thursday. That's when you sit in your back office, but the money might enter your wallet between Thursday and Friday once you've set up your payment system very well. Okay. Once your payment system is through, you have no problem, then you'll be receiving. I did mine when we started this opportunity. Everyone was allowed to place whatever wallet address you wish in your back office, in your LiveGood back office, and you were paid. Nobody had issues. We were all enjoying it. But the company at some point felt that, they were doing this payment manually before this time. But the influx of people is getting so much that they cannot afford to be doing it. They are looking ahead, and they are judging based on the way people are coming in. Imagine in December, there were barely less than 50. And before long, between December and January ending, they had over 17,000. Imagine that. So before now, they could easily afford to manually pay everybody. It was working well. But how can you pay 17,000 people every week or in a month and the same day? It's going to be a big challenge. So they saw it ahead of time, and they felt, no, we're going to contract this out. We're going to look for a company that's going to do this for us, and so that we have time for more product production, and every other thing that we need to care for. All right. And for me, I think that's an excellent idea they came up with. So for some people who are agitating, oh, they should allow us to put our wallet in our back office. Oh, they should allow us to use whatever we want. It's good you understand the reason why they took the decision, because it's not really easy to pay everyone. Otherwise, if you ask them to use the manual way and be paying, some of you might get your money 3 days later. And you'll still be the one to complain, oh, there's delay in the payment. So that's why they felt. And at the same time, it's going to be a very large international business. So again, they considered is another payment system that's going to cater for virtually every country, which is not easy. So they came up with 2 options, which are the IPR system that some are already using and enjoying it, and also the BitPay option that some are also using, and they're actually enjoying it as well, right? So just that some few of us are having challenge with, Africans, Nigeria, things don't always go that smoothly. In fact, the quality of the NIN, the NIN, National Identification Number, that you are giving, the quality is equally low. And sometimes when some of us will buy, phones, do you know that some of these your phones you use here in Africa, in Nigeria, like the Techno phones, these are unbranded phones. Most countries, they don't allow them there. They know they can bring this thing and dump them in Africa. And we rush to buy these things because they don't cost much. So someone will tell you, oh, I got a Techno that is sold for 50,000 or even 30,000 naira. I'm using naira here, which is Nigerian currency, which is around 30,000 should be around $50 now, or $45. And so I got a phone for $45, and he said, look, it can do the same work that a Samsung you bought at 150,000 can do. And the person will tell you, it doesn't matter, it's the same thing, they run the same thing. And they forget that over time, the components of these techno phones, of all of these phones, gets weakened, their functionality gets weakened, the camera sharpness gets dulled over time. But most of these branded phones, already known global, international brands, okay, international brands, their quality remains the same. Even that's why people go for Samsung high ones. That's why people make them more money and go for iPhones, because regardless of time, the quality remains the same. But most of us will go for these low ones because maybe the money is not there and all of that. And we use those phones. The point I'm making is that we use those low quality phones. We'll try to capture our images. We'll try to capture our IDs, and it doesn't push through. BitPay is going to tell you is blood, is this, is that, and you begin to complain, oh, BitPay has issues. But I guarantee you one thing, if you want to do your BitPay process very well, easily, you have a very good phone. I recommend, Samsung has not paid me to recommend anyone, but I have observed that Samsung phones, iPhones, if you have these phones, you know, their quality remains the same. If you snap anything, if you take a snap of anything using your Samsung, one of the good Samsung phones, immediately it is accepted. It is accepted. I don't know why, but I've seen that everybody who tried that option, they have no issue. A lady has been trying this um, for about 2 weeks, about 1 week plus. She's been trying several means to, verify her BitPay, and she's been having this difficulty. But just yesterday or day before yesterday, rather, I told her, look for phone, borrow, even if it means taking someone else's phone, and make sure you run everything using that phone. Don't use that your phone again. Use another phone. And she went ahead, she used another person's phone. And she came back telling me within minutes, everything was successful. And she was, wow. So sometimes what we have is what is killing us. It's not BitPay. BitPay initially at some point, remember, they told us that the company they contracted the verification aspect is having issues, but I think they have verified that, they've corrected that, and that's why people are now accepted again. So if you are still having issues, number one, keep in mind it could be the low quality of the name, the slip that you were giving. You might need to go for a reprint. That's number one. And number two, look for a good camera. If you don't have, find someone who has. Plead with the person you want to do something with that. After you're done, delete everything. Take the picture, your face recognition, use the person's camera, okay? The person's camera, use it to do that, and you discover you have no problem, right? Now, let's go back to the ways we earn. We know we're talking about the fact that this is paid every week, every Thursday. Usually Thursday, Friday, you get your money. So how is this money generated? These weekly fast start commissions, this referral bonus we're talking about. Now, this money is generated from the registration money of people who come into the business. So when people sign up, the company says there are level of percentages you get depending on your rank. So for example, if you have no rank at all, okay, if you have no rank at all, you get 50% of the registration cost of anybody you bring in. Remember, here is just one package. We don't have big package. We don't have small package. It's just $50. Now, these $50 do not come with a product. Why? Let me explain. Now, if you are an unranked person, you sign up someone, you know 50% of that money is coming to you. And how much is that? $25. So how much is remaining? $25. Now, if you have an upline who is a bronze, the upline will also, in addition to your 50%, your upline is going to earn 10%. So you earn 50% of that money, your upline is going to take 10% if he's a bronze. If you have a silver, okay, somebody who is ahead of you, maybe your second generation upline, is going to earn 10% of that money, 5% of that money, and another 5% of that money up to 4 generations. Okay, let's just say if it is just the first level generation. So while you earn 50%, your upline is going to earn 10%, your second generation upline is going to earn another 10% of that money. 10% of $25 is 2.5, or $50 rather, is $5. 10% again of the same 25, that's another $5. So 5 plus 5, that's 10, plus the 25, that's about $35 out of that $50. Then if you have a gold, somebody who is still ahead of you earns another 10%. That is another 5, another 5, another 5. That's a total of 15. And okay, a total of $15. 15 plus the 35, which is 35, that is 40, and the whole money is shared, as it were. The whole money is shared if you have uplines above you. But let's say you don't have an upline who is gold, okay, maybe stop at silver. So out of the $50, you take 25, your upline takes 10, the next upline takes 10, that is 10, 5, 5, 10 plus your 25, that's 35. The rest money goes to the company. But if you have a diamond, up there, this diamond is going to take the remaining money. So where is the money for the product? That's why the company detached, they intentionally drafted this comp plan, and then they did not attach any product to that. They detached it. They removed PV, those PV products and all of that. They removed it out. And they said, you can buy the product anytime you want. All right. So the money that came into the system, they already drafted a plan where almost everybody's going to earn. I mean, that money is going to be shared along all your, what is it called, your uplines. And if there's anyone remaining, maybe the company could get some. So this money is paid every Thursday. Keep that in mind. Every Thursday, between Thursday, Friday, you should have the money once your BitPay has been successful. Okay. And keep in mind, if you're a new person, do not expect this money during your first week, first Thursday after your registration. Let's say you signed up today. Okay, today. Do not expect this money next week, Thursday. When you've not signed, even if you sign up somebody today, tomorrow, between this week, we are going to go in. Do not expect this money between our next Thursday. It is the upper Thursday, which is second week from when you started, that you are going to see your weekly fast start commissions. Thereafter, it is going to be weekly. Please, let's understand this, because I have discovered that a whole lot of, I mean, not a whole lot, please, I'm very sorry about that, but some of us, just a few, okay, because we don't attend Zoom presentations often, we don't understand how this money is shared. So before long, you see someone who will tell you, I've been in the business for 1 week, I've not received anything. I registered somebody yesterday, and today is Thursday, I've not received anything. Not knowing that that's not how the business is. And of course, keep in mind that the minimum you can withdraw is $60. Okay, the minimum you can withdraw is $60. So you have to be patient. Maybe you did 2 registrations between today and the next Thursday, and you got $50. And you are telling yourself, oh, I can't withdraw my $50. I need my $50. The minimum is 60. Hello, $60. $60. And again, you've not stayed up to 2 weeks. So even if it is $60 and you've not stayed up to 2 weeks, you will not still earn the money. The money is there waiting for you, but just be patient. It's your money, right? So let's understand this comp plan. I think it is time that we begin to deliberately explain these things to our downlines. It is time that we consciously let them know how this thing works, so that we don't tell them a wrong information, and maybe when they get to learn the right information, they might not trust you again, and they might somehow be discouraged about the opportunity, which you don't want, definitely. So let's be deliberate about the information we give out. Now, let's look at another way you earn and how that money is being generated. And that is the metrics commission. Now, here you are going to benefit whether you have referred, because the fast start commissions we just discussed, if you've not referred, you have no business there. You have no business there if you have not referred anyone, right? But in these metrics, whether you referred, whether you've not referred, this is where your money is. After this, if you have not referred, after this one, there's no more money for you. So you need to pay attention to understand how you can benefit. Remember, we talked about power lines, spillover. We took time to explain how that works. All right. So let's assume that you have someone, you came into this opportunity and you decided that you're not going to refer anyone. So you are an unranked person. You have no rank at all. And so maybe you are fortunate enough, you are the first level of your upline. So your first level, meaning you directly registered by your sponsor, and your sponsor has a second registration. Every other registration the sponsor is going to do, we have to come either under you or under the other person. So let's say at the end of the month, you checked all the people that you've gotten under you. Let's say they are up to 10, all right? They are up to 10 of them. So how do you earn from the 10? Well, let's paint a scenario here. Supposing you started this month of March. This is month of March. So you started this month. You paid your money, and at the end of March, you saw about 10 persons under you. They all registered, that same month of March. And so in the month of April, what is going to happen is that the 10 people plus yourself and your upline, everyone in the system, you were expected to pay a monthly fee, which is the authorship. Call it the authorship, because every MLM has authorship. So this is our own authorship, is monthly authorship. So you are expected to pay the authorship, much like you expect those 10 persons under you to also pay their own authorship. It's a requirement. If you do not pay your authorship, the system is going to take away all the 10 persons under you. Right? But keep in mind, what you might earn from the 10% might be very small and you might not be happy. But watch out as your metrics keep increasing and those 10 persons, they also go to work, or maybe 5 out of the 10 decides to take it serious and your metrics is expanding, you will discover that the next month, your money is going to skyrocket. So let's explain this. Now, so the month of March, you got 10 people under you. So month of April, the 10 people paid their $9.95, which is the authorship money or membership fee, whatever you call it is correct. All right. You also paid yours. Okay. Now, when you paid yours, or if you pay yours, the system is going to say, okay, you have 10 people under you, the month of April. So when April ends, because everybody under you, that's April, all the people who came under you in the month of March came into April and paid their $10. Let's call it $10, right? Which is 9.95. So when they pay their money during this month of April, the system is saying, okay, that means you're going to get matrix payment of 10 people during the first week of May. Right? During the first week of May. Remember, you started March. During the first, your month of registration, the matrix is not calculated. Okay? Because that money you used in paying for your registration, which is $50, comprises of your membership money, which is this authorship, 9.95, plus your registration money, which is $40. Both of them together gives you $50. And that $50, we have explained how it is shared among your upline, yourself, and everybody. So the month you got someone came into your business, you don't get to benefit metrics bonus because the money for the metrics has been shared already as part of the referral bonus. So the next month now, the individual, the 10 people will have to pay, that is the month of April, they have to pay their $10. So when they pay, the system is going to pay you during the first week of May, because every business, every month, you get the bonus of that month during the first week of the next month. So they're going to pay you 2.5% of the $10 multiplied by 10 people. I don't know if you got that. 2.5%, okay, multiplied by 10 people that you have that came into your business during the month of March and paid their membership fee or their authorship in the month of April. And so you expect to receive money from these people or from the system during the first week of May. All right, during the first week of May. So what happens in the month of April? Let's say in addition to the 10 people who paid in their money, you got new registrations or new spillovers, and let's say they are up to 50 people that came into your business. Remember, 10 came in the month of March, and then these 10 duplicated during the month of April. All of them, they are worked together, got a total of 50, which does not include the 10, just 50 people, fresh people who came in, they registered the month of April. Now, remember, the money they registered with is used in paying the weekly commission, the referral bonuses. So that month of April, don't expect matrix commission from these 50 people. But in the month of May, first week of May, when you are paid the metrics of the previous 10 people who paid theirs during the month of April, then in the month of May, both those of the former 10 plus these 50, making a total of 60, will now pay their $10. Again, because $10 is every month. They're going to pay their $10. So you now have a total of 60 people under you that, that's going to pay their authorship. So how much will you earn the first week of June? Because, they did that in the month of May. So the first week of June, how much are you going to earn? It's going to be, that's on the metrics. It's going to be 2.5% of 9.95 or of $10 multiplied by 60 people. So remember the first month, the other time it was 10 people, but now it's 60 people. You can't compare your earning of, your earning from 10 people with that of what you earn from, 60 people. Now, for those of us who have questions on this, please be patient, because as you are typing, you are losing out on understanding some things. So I feel it is better you write your question down somewhere, maybe in your phone or somewhere, so that you don't forget, or you have it in your head, and you just give attention to this explanation. Thereafter, we'll have the time to understand, to ask our questions. So if you understand how the metrics is paid, you will understand why some of you were paid little on your metrics. Because the month you came on board, some of you came, okay, let's assume someone who came into this opportunity January. And you came in like myself, okay? I don't know if my voice is, somebody saying the volume is not good. Is it true? Is my volume very low? I don't know. But let's assume that someone came in the month of January, like myself. I came in the month of January. And let's say January 24th. And between January 24th and 31st of January, okay, between January 24th and 31st of January, maybe I only got, let's say 10 people, 10 people, all right? So what do you think in this month of February, the past month of February, these 10 people paid their $10. These 10 people, they paid their $10. How much do you think I should be expecting? Someone calculates that. If you are a fast calculator, you can just quickly do that mathematics for us. Let's do this together. And so you go to your calculator, you're going to type 2.5%, right? 2.5% of $10. We are using $10, okay? 2.5% of $10. How much is that? You're going to get $0.25, right? Then multiply by 10 people. If you multiply by 10 people, it's going to be $2.5. Thank you, Mr. Jackson. You're going to multiply that, and you're going to get $2.5, right? So some of you woke up and you saw $1.something, you saw $2.something, you saw, oh, is this what the metrics looks like? Oh, I don't like this business. Oh, I wasn't told. But it's good. Ordinarily, you can even calculate how much you are expecting, from your metrics. If you know how many persons that came into your business the month of January. And the same thing applies even this February that just passed. This February that passed. What work did you do? Did you fold your hands while others were doing something? Now, from the time you came on board to this very time, to the end of April, how many people came into your metrics, your business entirely? Both those you referred and those your people referred and all of that. How many do you have or did you get? You can simply multiply that. This February, remember this February, all the people that came in February, they are going to pay their first $10 this month of March. And so if they got like 200 people that came in this month of April, no, I mean February, and this month of March, they're going to pay their $10. So you expect to earn, let's say the month of March, January had 10. The month of January had 10 that paid. And this month of February have additional 200 that came into your business. So that means that in the month of March, the month of February, you had 200 that came in. So you have a total of 200 plus 10, that's 210. So these 210 people in this month of March, they are going to pay their $10. So how much should you be expecting? All right, the month of, this is exponential money, is quite exponential. If you understand how big this is, friends, you will know why you need patience. You will know why you are going to rock this business and give yourself a few months, you're already earning in thousands. Now, let's just do this. You remember the past month you earned just $2.5. Now you have 210. So you're going to multiply. Thank you very much, Ma'am Joy. Thank you for that. So you're going to multiply 0.25, which is the amount per person you're going to get, multiplied by 210. And that's at $52. So you moved from 2.5 within 1 month, it increased to $52.5. You see the sharp difference. And that's why when people refuse to do their business, they are only holding themselves. You are only holding yourself. Imagine if you generated about 1,000 people, not you alone, you and your team, you were very serious doing your business, and you got up to 1,000 people during the month of February, and you had 1,010 people, all right? 1,010 people. 1,010 people. And they came into your business, and this March, they are going to pay their referral, their authorship. How much do you think you're going to earn? And that is a whooping $252. $252. So imagine when someone over time in the next 6 months, you give yourself 6 months. Thank you, Ma'am Joy. Yes, thank you so much. Now imagine when you have 10, maybe within 6 months, you know, the growth is exponential. People are just coming in right, center, everywhere. And let's say in the next 10 months, 6 months, you have about 10,000 people. Do you know how much you'll be earning every month? Just only on metrics alone. If you have 10,000 people, and if you are committed, you give your business the time it deserves, and you are not, carrying this opportunity, carry this one, you carry this one, you carry this one, and you're a master of none. At the end of that month, if you have 10 people, even if it takes you, 6 months to get there, I know 6 months is too far, okay? Because if you consistently do your business, you could get there in 2 months. Some of us got there in 1 month. So, but let's just say in 3 months, it took you 3 months to get to where you have about 10,000 people. All right, it took you 3 months, 3 months, 4 months. That means every single month, you are sure of $2,500 only from, thank you, Ma'am Joy Nabuhe. Yes, you are always correct. Thank you very much. You are getting only from the metrics. Are you aware that from the referral bonuses alone, people are making over $1,000 every week? Are you aware of that? I saw it in the groups. People are earning some 900 and something, some over $1,000 only on referral bonuses. And these people, some of them are not even yet platinum, some are just barely gold or silver, and they are earning this amount only on referral bonuses. Now we are talking about matching bonus. A metrics bonus where you earn extra. Let's say if you have about 10,000 people and you are earning extra 2,500. And then let's say you are earning $1,000 from your referral bonuses every week. As in a month, that's about $4,000. And then you add it up to what you get here. That's 2,500. You add it up, 4,000 plus 2,500, That's over 6,000. That's $6,500. Now let's go to the matching bonus. Okay, matching bonus, where you understand that in this matching bonus, you earn a certain percentage of whatever your people earn. So let's say you refer people and they've taken on rank. Some are bronze, some are gold, some are silver, and some are platinum. And you are getting 50% of whatever they earn. Those you personally pre-enroll on your first generation. You earn 50%. So this one is earning, let's say this one is earning, if you look at the metrics, you discover that the highest a diamond could earn is $16,000. A platinum could earn highest is $8,000 in the metrics. The same thing with gold, $8,000. Silver. So let's say you have a bronze person that earns $4,000, and you have even an unranked person. Okay, let's just say bronze, silver, gold. You have these three people, and they are all earning 4,000, 4,000, 8,000. So in the matching bonus, we are saying that you're going to earn 50% of 8,000, which is $4,000. And from silver, you're going to earn 50% of that if they're sponsored by you, and even your second generation. But those personally enrolled, you get 50% of that. So silver, you have $4,000. You have extra $2,000. 2,000 plus the 4,000 is 6,000, plus another 2,000 from your bronze. That's 8,000. 8,000 plus your metrics bonus. Let's say the metrics on the metric side, let's say the metrics here, you were earning on the metrics, your personal earning on this metric. Let's say you are a gold and you are earning $8,000. Let's not even go too far. Platinum. Okay, let's say gold, you're earning $8,000. So 8,000 plus the other, is it even 6,000 we calculated, is running over $10,000. Right? How much more if you have bigger people who owns, I mean, people are diamonds under you, some are platinums under you, and you're earning massively from all of these people. So you see why when people say they complain, oh, this business, I will tell myself, whatever it takes for my bit pay to be done successfully, I am willing and ready to do it, because I see something here, because you see something here, because you know that there's money in this opportunity. And not just only in the matching bonus, it's not just only those you personally enrolled in your first generation. The silvers, you also benefit 10%, 10% in your second generation. Do you know that if a diamond, if a platinum will earn up to fourth generation, 5% of whatever those in his fourth generation is earning, you earn. A diamond up to fifth generation, whatever the fifth generation people earn in their metrics, you earn 3% of that. This is mind-blowing. And so whatever stress you are passing through when it comes to putting the bit pay in order, it's worth the stress, because by the time you're done, remember, it's a one-time stuff. You're going to fix it just once. Once you do that, you don't do that again for life. You do it just once. Now, for retail commissions, that is the benefit you get when you decide to sell the product. Maybe use your Facebook page, or maybe share your referral, your retail link to people, and you project the product on your website or any place you have, and you make a sale there, or somebody buys the product through you. You get 50% of that amount. Someone says from Chooks, says, I can't hear you. Is that true? Is that true that you cannot hear me? Please, maybe is it my device now? Please, I need someone to respond if you can hear me. Oh, thank you very much. Mr. Jackson says he can hear me. Thank you. So influencer bonus. So ma'am, you have to check your device. I think it's from your device. I just have that corrected. Now, if you're an influencer and you want to earn big, you become an influencer person when you sell, huge amount of, not really huge amount, product worth $2,500, $5,000, $10,000. You earn extra commissions, which you cannot imagine how huge that amount is as well. You could earn a little above, you can even as much as $3,000, $7,000, depending on the volume of product sales. All right. So now diamond pool is another source of money. We've just calculated over 10,000, 15,000 using the little sketchy idea we have. But imagine if you become a diamond and you are tapping every month into the 2% of the total company sales, product sales. Well, there are just very few on planet Earth now who are diamonds. A handful of them. I don't think they're even up to 5. I don't know. But if the company sale, let's say in a month, the total sales of the company is about $10,000. I mean, that's too small anyways. But let's just say it's $10,000. 2% of that is shared among all who are diamond ranked affiliates. And if the company sale, let's say it's about $50,000, 2% of that is taken out and shared among all diamond ranked affiliates. Can you imagine that? That's a whooping money they're waiting, because there are very few now and they are making so much money from that. And the sales increases every month because the people are coming in big. A whole lot of people are joining the platform, and some people want to test the product. Imagine when, if you're a Nigerian or whatever country you are, and you have the distribution center very close to you, where you can easily access this product. I tell you, the rate of consumption of this product will be very high, even if it is made optional. And so there's potential here that the total sales, this 2%, is going to be very, very, very big with time. That's why it is said that, the bottom is overcrowded. You just have to get to the top. Find a way, get to the top, because that's where the main money is. Someone earned as much as over $20,000. All right. So, friends, how do you qualify for the ranks? To be a bronze, get 2 persons, you are a bronze. Very simple. Which company will do this for you? Which MLM company you know that will tell you, oh, once you enroll 2 people, you've already taken ranks and you have increased the possibility of your earning, the potential rather, that you're going to earn, how deep you're going to earn. How many companies will do that? What about silver? You sponsor 10 people, have a total team of 20, and they all need to be active. Keep that in mind. Active means they all need to be paying their $10 every month. It is a requirement, else you lose the people under you. Every company has authorship, and I don't think LIVEGOOD should be different. And they have made it very easy because their authorship is not attached to selling of products. It's just $10. Just $10, that's all. And you know what? I've seen that if you are under a good upline, it only takes, it just once that you might likely have to bring this $10 from your pocket, at most twice, 2 months, that you likely pay for this $10. Thereafter, the little spillover that you have may likely generate from there will generate enough money for you to be paying this and also have extras, money for yourself. I'm talking about those who are not referring, right? So at most is the first month or the second month. But the best advice is, if you do not want to refer, the best thing is to start with just, you start with the yearly membership fee. Okay, so instead of paying $120, you're going to pay just $100. That way, you don't need to worry for the entire year, about this monthly payment of a thing. So just look at it that, okay, you want to register with $100, right? $100. And $100 will take care of your membership for 1 year. So you'll be active for 1 year. Every payment, you are going to get it. Every payment that is due you, okay, every metrics, you're going to get it. Remember, those who are not referring, they do not enjoy the matching bonus. They do not also enjoy the diamond pool. They only enjoy the matrix commission, all right? So if you want to be a silver, sponsor 10 people, have a total team of 20, or help 3 persons. Among the 2 that you registered that made you a bronze, add 1 to them, make it 3, and help them to become bronze as well, bronze ranked affiliates. Once they become, and your total team is 20, you are still a silver, all right? And the other one is gold. You have, you need to personally sponsor 30 people and have a total team of 100. Or if you cannot sponsor 30, help the same 3 persons who are now bronze to become silver and have a total team of 100, you are good to go. Platinum, sponsor 100 and have a total team of 500. If you cannot sponsor 100 yourself, the same 3 that you helped to become silver, work with them to become gold and have a total team of 500, you are good to go. They've made it very easy. Just build your people, work with your people. Then for diamond, you start, you have a total team of 2,500 and help the same 3 persons who are now gold to become platinum, and you are good to go as diamond. Friends and partners, this is where we end our presentation. Then let's see if we have any few questions.